Recording in 3, 2, 1 on PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go. So before I start saying anything, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna mute my mic, and you have to, please, I request, you have to watch the next 2 minutes because it took a lot of time for me to figure out. I will tell you how to get all these rare cars. Gone are those days when these PC Xbox players can tease us on PS5 that they've got these rare cars and we don't. You look at this. You look at this, okay? Boom, I'm gonna mute my mic. Next 2 minutes montage, okay?
Helicopter!
Alright, now I'm guessing everyone wants one of these rare cars. I mean, who doesn't, right? Like, who doesn't, okay? So gone are those days. I'm gonna show you the straightforward method. Again, a no BS guide to another method on how to get these rare cars on PlayStation, right? It's a little tricky, it's a little complicated, but I'm gonna try and explain, and I'm gonna try to do my best and explain the best as possible I can, right? So let's get into this. Basically how this works is you get this stuff legit, okay? There is no glitch here. There is no sort of bug or abuse that we are doing. Basically, we tricking the game into thinking that, you know, so we're going back into time. Basically, we are going back in time, okay? So what I mean is you click on festival playlist, okay? So this is the current festival playlist that's going on right now, okay? We do not have access to all these other sort of playlists, right? Now, here is where it gets interesting. See, this is the first playlist which I started this with. So I started this as an experiment because I was wanting to get the Pro Stock Camaro on the PlayStation 5 here, and the auction sniping is actually just not, it just doesn't make any sense because there are bots on PC. There are these people using scripts on PC. So it's impossible for us on consoles to compete with those FPS, right? So the thing is that we can get all these rare cars on PlayStation I do not know about how this works on PC and Xbox, but for us on PlayStation, this works to our advantage. And I would only recommend you do this as fast as you can before Forza Horizon developers try to patch this stuff. So what you do is you click on Midnight Muscle. So first things first, I'm guessing everyone wants the Pro Stock Camaro, right? You click on Midnight Muscle. This is where in this season that, the Pro Stock Camaro launched. Now you can see here, it just doesn't make sense. It says completed. It says hard to find legendary. It says completed. So that means that I have collected one Pro Stock Camaro from the game directly, right? No bug, no glitch, right? Like I said. So how you do this, you trick the game into going back into time. Now, what I'll do is I'll just explain to you how this works. You need to complete the playlist. Now, it is up to you what you want to do. Online events will not work. Event Labs event will not work. So that's that. You need to complete offline events. So stuff like your seasonal championships and your treasure hunts and your photograph challenges, all of these counts. Your daily challenges, all of these counts towards these 20 points. As soon as you get 20 points, collect this car and move on. Okay, so how you get this, right? So this is where everything starts, and this is where you need to be very, very perfect in order to, get this. And there is actually a limit on how long you can play in this mode. So that's essentially 60 minutes that you get after you do this, because after 60 minutes you get an alert from PlayStation that now your game license is not verified and it will close in 15 minutes. So essentially you have 1 hour 15 minutes to complete this whole sort of event. Okay, so you start with this one. This is Pro Stock Camaro for 20 points. Now what you do is you click on your home screen first of all. Okay, so I'm not going to do this with every event. I'm going to show how this works with the Pro Stock Camaro, so you can do this with every other event. Okay, now you come back into settings. So first things first, you need to come into date and time, right? But before doing that, you need to come back into your game right now before changing anything. Okay, you need to come here into Midnight Muscle and you need to make sure that you click on this. You need to select. So there's an option for this to select. You press X and you select. You see loading festival playlist. Please wait. You see that now we are okay to go ahead. We are okay to proceed ahead. Okay. Do not click on anything now. Just back out of your game, right? Go into your settings. So I'm recording this on an Elgato. The moment you do this, your PlayStation captures will turn off. Anything you try to capture, a screenshot or a video clip will not get captured. Essentially, your PlayStation license is not verified because you're going back in time, right? I do not know how else to explain this, but that is how it is, right? But this is what I mean. You need to be quick and you need to know what you are doing, not waste time, like I said. Okay, so you first things first, get into system and you come into date and time. And so how this works is you need to go back on that specific date when that particular season was working. So I will leave the list of 3 rare cars that I sniped from this method by doing all of this for free. So I'll leave 3 dates down in the description, all for these 3 rare cars. So for the Pro Stock Camaro, what we need to do is enter the date manually. And for the Pro Stock Camaro, the date that we need to enter will be 13th February 2025. Okay, so we go here, we need to enter the date manually. We enter the date for 13th February, right, 2025, and the time has to be 8:30 p.m. So 8:30 p.m. I'm just gonna explain to you how, like, what I mean by this, right? So I'm gonna do 8:32 p.m. just to be sure, 2 minutes extra, right? So 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time in my country is 5 p.m. European, Central Time, if that's what I'm. So this is any other time zone that you stay in. Please do convert 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time into your sort of time zone and then proceed ahead with this. Okay, you need to make sure that you are after 5 p.m. European Central Time. Okay, so 5 p.m. in European Central Time is 8:30 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. This is why I'm doing 8:32, which is 2 minutes extra, so that I have 2 minutes for buffer, just to be safe. Okay, so 13th February 2025. Now you click on OK And now next thing, do not click on your game, just go back directly into network. Here now, whatever network you have, Wi-Fi or a LAN, I have a LAN, so directly switch this off. So once you switched off your internet directly from the network settings, come back into your game, and now you go back out. Just don't do anything and your game should load back into time. Interstellar. Okay. I'm in 13th February 2025 winter dry season now. Okay. Now I'm offline. I have 1 hour 15 minutes, essentially 1 hour before I get the alert. After I get the alert, 15 minutes and the game suspends because the license could not be verified, right? You can already see I have the Pro Stock Camaro completed, right? There are two things that you need to know. You need to know that you cannot download tunings because you are offline. So you cannot download tunings from other players. So I would only recommend you have a small sort of, slight idea of how tuning works, because you will have to make your own tuning setups for a lot of these challenges, right? For example, this one, right? So this is a C600 Plymouth. You need a C600 Plymouth, for example, and you need to tune it at exactly C600 or somewhere around C599, right? So you need to have a little sort of, slight idea of how tuning works so that you can put your own custom upgrades to win races. And again, does not matter what you do. Like you see here, I have 2 of these seasonal championships left. So I just went ahead and did this treasure hunt. I went ahead and this photo challenge, went ahead and this couple of these events, right? I also did a couple of these extra, sort of daily challenges. So 1 point counts towards your daily challenges, like whatever it is, right? A combination of 20 points should get you the Pro Stock Camaro. Now, as soon as you complete any of these 4 events, any of these 4 seasonal championships, right? You will unlock 20 points. And as soon as you unlock them, just click on collect. There will be a button to redeem your car. Just click on redeem and back out of your game, and you will. Yeah, I'm back in time. I'm back in time. So she's explaining how stuff works, in February 2025, which is okay. So we can give her that much amount of, time. So you see, that is one another race that I have left. So anything, you can do a collection of all these events, and basically the idea is you need to get 20 points. As soon as you get 20 points, we are not here for this Horizon backstage pass or all of that stuff. We are back in time. We are trying to complete this as soon as we can. It's on speed run, you could say. Once you start this, you are on time limit for 60 minutes. And now as soon as you collect your car, back out of your sort of menu, and you are safe. So you once go into your car collection and make sure that it pops up for your new car. For me, everything is already popped up, and like I said, I could not save my clips when I was doing this because PlayStation would not allow me to save any clips. So I had to hook up my Elgato and save everything, record everything directly into OBS, right? So this is how this works. Now, one more thing, you can just make sure that you have the car that you are wanting to get. So this works with basically any of these events, any of these past events, right? You can select the date and you can select the time of that particular sort of series and go back offline, and which is when your game will fall back into a fallback series. And you need to make sure that your fallback series is falling into the one that you have selected, right? Makes sense? Now, once everything is done, just make sure, again, like I said, I'm gonna stress this one more time, just make sure that you unlock the car that you were going for. So I'm just gonna take 1 second here, right? So for me, I was actually looking for the Pro Stock Camaro, right? So you should see the Pro Stock Camaro somewhere over there, right there. It'll unlock, everything will unlock, the animation will come. It'll be like you are legit playing in February 2025, but you are not. But you are basically back in time trying to do this as fast as you can. So I did this, right? I did this and I went back. And what I did was I went into my festival playlist again. I'm not gonna reset my sort of system or network right now because I'm just going to show you what I did after this. I went into this. This was my festival playlist that I did next. I went here, I did this, which is the Bentley Flying Spur. It's actually a very, very rare car, right? I actually went ahead and did this. It's the BMW M5 2022, one of those rare cars that never comes into the auction house. So as you can see, I completed all of this by just completing these events and getting 20 points. And as I said, as soon as you unlock 20 points, you basically just redeem your car, come back into your car collection and make sure that your car has already unlocked, the animation has unlocked, and in case any accolades, just sort of make sure that you redeem everything before you quit. And once you do that, just click on home so that your game saves one more time just to be safe. And now once everything is done, just sort of back out and close your game. And this is why you need to close your game now, because now we are resetting back in time, right? So now again, go back into network, connect. So I'm on LAN. I do not need to connect my Wi-Fi every time. I do not know if your saved networks ask for Wi-Fi password, but on LAN they do not. So directly just do that and back to system and then date and time. And so now I'm just gonna do this set automatically, set now, and yeah, that's basically about it. So now once I go back into my game, I'll just pause here. I've been talking for quite some time. I'll take this time to just take a second of a minute of a break while I drink some water and my game loads back up, to explain to you one more time how this will work, and I'll also tell you what I'm going to look for next. Okay, right, now I'm back in game, I'm back in time, back in normal time, right? So one more time, if I just go back into my festival playlist now, I'm currently in my current playlist. If I go back into my series history, you can see I have some progress here for Midnight Muscle because I unlocked my Pro Stock Camaro from here. You can see I have 20 each progress done here because I unlocked my Bentley Flying Spur and the BMW M5 2022 from here. Now the next thing I'm looking to do for is this right here in series 9 or 10 if I'm not wrong. This is again one of those rare cars which I will get on PlayStation, and nobody can stop me. Basically these cars go for 20 million and there is no chance on PlayStation to auction snipe one of these, because like I said, there are people on Xbox and with better connections, with better sort of frame rates on PC and stuff like that, with scripts and bots and all of that stuff. So it's impossible for us on PlayStation to auction snipe because we cannot compete with a bot or a computer generated script, right? So it's making everything easy. If you subscribe to my stuff here, I'm really thankful for all these viewers who supported me on my last video. I'm back again with one more banger video here for everyone. If I as a gamer or a content creator try to come up with new stuff or something which helps out other people, because these rare cars I'm sure everyone wants to drive. So this is the method you get all these rare cars. And like I said one more time, if you really follow or like my content, would request you to just give me a follow, because it takes a lot of time to figure all of this stuff out and bring all of this stuff to you guys. And I'm hoping anyone wanting to get all of this shall get everything very easily, because if you know how to complete festival playlists, it's very easy to get 20 points, right? Just in case you still have any doubts or problems or issues with anything in future regarding this whole scenario, you can just drop any questions or issues or queries down below in the comment section, and I'll positively try to answer everyone to my best knowledge as I can. Okay, and next thing is I'm trying to find is I'm going to Forza's official website and I'm looking for these official seasons, and I'm looking for these dates when these official seasons dropped. So the moment I see the season of summer, so right now it is basically spring, winter, autumn, summer. So here I need to get to 160 points, right? So this is going to be a big grind, but I'm hoping I can actually do all of this stuff and get this as well, which I will keep everyone posted about on how to get the Racer TS19 as well. But as of now, you can get the Pro Stock Camaro in pretty much every other car that you want to get from the previous sort of playlists by doing all of this. And in my opinion, your top 3 bets for now should be the first one, as usual, the Pro Stock Camaro. The second one should be the Bentley Flying Spur, because again, that's a very, very rare car. And then again, the Bmw M5. So all these 3 cars that I did first, would recommend you guys do this first, because these are rare cars that we want to have before, just in case these guys sort of fix this or patch this stuff. And yeah, just before any sort of bad stuff happens, we want to make sure that we get at least what we want. And I'm guessing nothing will happen, nothing of this sort will get patched, because technically they don't have anything to patch. We are going back in time, right? And we are selecting a playlist, and once we are offline, the game is basically falling back into a fallback series. That's essentially how it should be working forever, right? But just in case they patch this stuff or anything, just grab your hands on that Pro Stock Camaro before anything and flex and drag and just do anything. Just make your dreams come true with that Pro Stock Camaro, okay? Again, would really request, if anyone gets rare cars through this method, just drop your boy one little follow or subscribe, because I will keep getting to you all of this good stuff for Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5. As long as I play Forza Horizon 5, I will get everything possible in Forza Horizon 5, and I will find a way to get it, and I will get every way out on YouTube as well for you guys, because I want everyone on PlayStation to own one of these rare cars, because all of these Xbox and PC players, guess what guys, you are done. These are no more rare cars. If people watch my video, if people are subscribed to my stuff, they know how to get these rare cars, and that too not for 20 million, that too for free, 0 credits. All you have to do is just sit down for an hour and grind properly, okay? Again, any questions, doubts, issues, please drop me your issues in the comments, and I will try to answer everything to my best knowledge, okay? That being said, please take care. It's late night, I'm playing on my PS Portal, and now I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna flex with my Pro Stock Camaro. Now that this tip is out, that this video has been recorded and it has been edited and it has been uploaded, I will now sleep properly, because I wanted to get this stuff out on YouTube as soon as I can. So thank you so much for watching my stuff, and I do really appreciate if you follow my stuff. And yeah, with all that being said, please take care, and I will see you in the next one.